For like ever, the advice has been pretty simple, right? If you're tired, you just need more sleep. But what if I told you the secret to feeling amazing isn't about sleeping longer, but sleeping smarter? So today, we're gonna flip that whole idea on its head. And this quote, it just nails it. So many of us are obsessed with hitting that magic number, 8 hours, but we never stop to ask if those hours are any good. Look, it's time to stop counting the hours and start making the hours count. I mean, we've all been there, right? You do everything you're supposed to. You get to bed on time, you put in the hours, but you still wake up feeling like you're moving through molasses. It is so frustrating. And it's a massive clue that maybe our whole approach to rest is, well, wrong. The problem isn't you, it's the advice you've been following. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the biggest, most common sleep myth out there, that one number that we let dictate our entire night. This is pretty wild, right? That 8-hour rule we're all chasing, it's not some law of physics, it's just an average, like the average shoe size. We don't expect everyone to wear a size 9 shoe, so why do we expect everyone to need exactly 8 hours of sleep? Some of us are genetically wired to need 9, others thrive on 7. Trying to force yourself into a one-size-fits-all box is just a recipe for failure. Okay, so if we're throwing out the 8-hour rule, what do we replace it with? Well, it's all about this one big shift, from quantity to quality. This right here, this is the metric that actually matters. Think about it. If you're in bed for 8 hours, but you're tossing and turning for 2 of them, you didn't get 8 hours of rest. You got 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of being annoyed. So our new goal? It's to get this efficiency number as close to 100% as we possibly can. I mean, just check out the difference this makes. The person with high efficiency spent 2 fewer hours in bed, but they got 45 more minutes of actual restorative sleep. This isn't about some life hack to sleep less. It's about making the time you do spend sleeping way more powerful and effective. So, how do we boost that efficiency? We've got to understand the basic building blocks of our sleep. You can think of these cycles as laps your brain runs in a race overnight. Each night, you're trying to complete as many clean, uninterrupted laps as you can to win that feeling of being refreshed in the morning. And within those laps, these two are the MVPs. Deep sleep is your body's personal construction crew. It's rebuilding muscle, strengthening your immune system, all the physical stuff. Then you've got REM sleep. That's for your brain. It's like a librarian filing away memories and processing emotions. But here's the absolute kicker. Deep sleep, the body repair stuff, that mostly happens in the first half of the night. If it gets messed up, you can't just make it up by sleeping in. Okay, theory time is over. Now for the fun part. How do we actually do this? Let's get into the practical, actionable playbook that will help you protect those precious sleep cycles. This is such a simple but powerful routine. Think of it as your body's shutdown sequence. You're giving your digestion a break so it's not working overtime, you're letting your stress hormones chill out, and you're avoiding that bright blue light from screens that just kills your melatonin production. It's like a gentle off-ramp for your brain. Okay, this might be the single, easiest, most impactful change you can make tonight. To fall asleep, your body's core temperature has to drop. It's a non-negotiable biological trigger. A cool room isn't just about being comfortable, it's a loud and clear signal to your brain that it's time to shut down for the night. We've all done it, right? That 3 p.m. coffee to get through the afternoon slump. But just look at this. Caffeine has a crazy long half-life. That coffee you had hours ago is still in your system, actively blocking the chemicals that make you feel sleepy. Even if you don't feel it, it's quietly wrecking your deep sleep quality in the background. The fix? A hard stop on caffeine around 2 p.m. You know that moment, you lie down, your head hits the pillow, and suddenly your brain decides to open 50 tabs and worry about everything at once. The trick is to do a brain dump before you get into bed. By just writing stuff down, worries, to-do lists, whatever, you're basically telling your brain, hey, I got this, it's written down, you can power down now. All right, so you've designed the perfect night. You're halfway there. But how you wake up, that's just as crucial. A solid morning routine can set your energy for the entire day and even help you sleep better the next night. So, you know that awful foggy feeling when you first wake up? Well, it actually has a name. It's totally normal. It's just your brain coming back online. Now, you can't eliminate it entirely, but the goal is to blow through that fog as fast as humanly possible. And these next tips, that's exactly what they're designed to do. Ah, the snooze button. It feels like your best friend for 9 more minutes, doesn't it? But really, it's a saboteur. Every time you hit snooze, your brain tries to start a new sleep cycle that it has zero chance of finishing. You're not getting more rest, you're just getting garbage quality, fragmented sleep that makes you feel even groggier. So what's the fix? It's this simple but incredibly powerful morning routine. No snooze, just get up. Immediately get some sunlight in your eyes. That's the loudest wake-up signal you can send your brain. Move your body, get the blood flowing, and drink some water before you reach for that coffee. This routine will have you feeling sharp in minutes, not hours. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and tie all this together, because this is really about a fundamental mindset shift. You know that whole hustle culture thing where people brag about only sleeping 4 hours a night? Let's be real. They aren't heroes. They're just taking out a massive biological loan that their body is going to demand they pay back with some serious interest. The smartest, most successful people know that sleep isn't a sign of weakness. It's their secret weapon. So, if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Every single hour of high-quality sleep you get is a direct investment in your focus, your mood, your creativity, and your health the next day. It is the ultimate performance enhancer. And guess what? It's totally free. So just think about that for a minute. What could you do? What could you achieve if you made this shift? It really is a total game changer. Thanks so much for tuning in.